Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zoe, the Fox and Sloth Apothecary, and this is my non-witchy spouse. His name is Andrew. He is very excited to be here because we're going to be talking about what it's like to have a witchy spouse.
Yep.
And ask him some of your questions that you gave me off of Instagram. Just get right into the questions?
Sure. Let's see what we got.
At first he didn't, but now my husband asked me to read his cards. What about yours? I don't know that you ever actually asked me to read your cards.
You asked me if I want you to read my cards.
And you don't say no.
No, it's interesting.
But I don't think that you've ever been like, hey, can you pull some cards for me? Unless it's one of the decks that you have bought.
Oh, yeah. Well, I also can come up with good questions. It's like, tell me about my dog. And she says that's not a real question.
I don't say that. What's the weirdest thing you've had to save for your witchy spouse?
Hair.
Yeah.
Bird feathers.
That's not weird.
It's not things normal people save.
What? Lies. I feel like people have feathers all the time. I think we have a lot of jars. But
I have a jar of fish bones out back.
Oh, yeah. I have to finish cleaning those.
That's different.
That is different. I have to finish that. But other than that, I feel like I don't really save anything weird.
No.
Different.
Not like teeth or anything.
No. That's just because our kids haven't
Haven't
started
lost any
losing
yet.
teeth yet.
We'll see.
What do some of your favorite tarot cards represent? Wrong answers only.
I like the Hanged Man. That one's always a good one.
You do?
It's always a good card. There's usually good art with it. The tower is always interesting. Honestly, whatever the majors, the regular numbers, I don't know.
The minor arcana.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed the hangman.
It's always a dude hanging upside down.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Unless you pull it in reverse, so then he's upside up.
Okay, and what does it represent? Let's see if I can find it.
I also like death. That one's usually pretty cool.
Anyways, wrong answers only. Death.
Death. Straight up. That one's an easy one.
Okay. Chariot.
I don't know. We had a lot of car troubles.
Car troubles? The chariot is car troubles?
Absolutely. Maybe not just necessarily car troubles, but travel, I would guess.
Travel. Car
Yeah.
troubles.
That's what you do with chariot, right?
All right, what if the chariot's in reverse?
Car troubles.
Just more car troubles?
That's all I'm about.
Last one. 10 of Cups.
That's a lot of cups. That's a lot of cups. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I think that's probably the most cups on a card, right?
Yeah. There you go. All right, what about... How does he feel about having a witchy wife?
I don't imagine anything other than this, so I couldn't tell you.
What's it like having a witchy wife when we both come from religious family?
Different than that. I don't have to go to church. It's pretty sweet. Sometimes I do spells. There's one over there. But no church. That's a big one.
That's your big bonus?
That's a great one.
That's your big bonus. Okay. All right. What is your favorite thing about your witch's path in witchcraft?
She walks around and she's eclectic, just like picking up random stuff like that's a good rock. Throw it in the pocket. And now Thatcher just picks up rocks. Georgia loves feathers.
Georgia loves outing me to anybody and everyone. That is her excuse for anything.
She is proficient.
My mommy's a witch.
Yep.
So not everybody has a title to their path. It's not required. It's a personal preference. What do you know what I do. I choose to go by a title. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's the Green Hedge Witch thing.
The green hedge
That's
witch.
your path.
That's my path.
Yep.
Okay, and what is a green hedge witch? Except for I usually go just by hedge witch, but what would you?
Well, I would probably more closely relate it to a druid from like D&D.
Okay.
A lot of nature, a lot of green stuff.
If he could do any type of divination, which one would interest him the most? So I think I know the answer to this. So divination is like tarot, tea leaf reading, javamancy, cartomancy, bibliography. That might be said wrong.
Yeah, a bibliography, that's like citing your sources.
No, it's another type of divination where you work with a specific text and you open it up and you look at the passage that it's open to, usually as your response to either a question or whatever you're seeking guidance in.
Well, in Harry Potter, they did the tea leaf reading. That was pretty sweet. I'd be about that. We have a lot of loose leaf tea, so
I was going
it's
to
not
say,
hard.
you were into tea leaf reading before I was into tea leaf reading.
Javamancy. I'm on the coffee train right now, and I'm not great with it, so there's a lot of grits at the bottom, so you could read those.
Okay, so would you read your coffee grounds at the bottom of your cup, or would you read, there's also like boards that you can like throw your coffee beans onto?
Oh, yeah, I'm about throwing beans. I do that.
What's your favorite crystal?
The geode, where it's like split in half, and then you see the whole cavern inside it.
But you don't have a preference of a specific crystal.
Oh, I don't know them.
All right, something behind us.
We've got a smoky quartz, and then we've got this one, which I'm guessing it's another type of quartz, but it's like variegated.
This is fluorite. It's a fluorite tower.
Obviously. And then this one looks like chicken.
This is this is salt.
It looks like chicken.
It looks like chicken. Yeah, so those are your favorite. Do you remember what this one was called?
A fluorite tower.
There you go. This is salt.
Yeah. Hey, it's a crystal.
It is. It is. We have a whole lamp. All right. Favorite thing your wife does that's witchy?
I like that you take our daughter to the crystal shop with you. And she loves going to the crystal shop. So it's not necessarily a witchy thing, but it's related.
She does. She loves that. And she loves plants. If she can get crystals or she can get plants, she's a happy 4-year-old.
Yep.
She is. So that would be your favorite thing?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Okay. A weird segue to our last question, since we're talking about our daughter. Sex magic? Am I right? So
She's right.
I don't personally practice sex magic. It's just not in my practice. But it's definitely something that we've talked about and learned and are educated.
We listened to like an hour and a half podcast about sex magic on our way to Rhode Island.
Yes, we did. It's coffee and cauldrons. But it's not in my personal practice, but it doesn't mean that it's not like a topic of discussion. And plus we can always be like,
Yeah.
sex candle.
Right, yeah. We have a sex candle. It's dragon blood scented. It is fantastic. We don't light it as much as we should, but it smells good.
Anything else, really?
Do you want to pull a card?
I can pull a card. Look at that.
Tell me about my dog.
Tell me about your dog. We have a 5-year-old Shiba Inu, who I'm pretty sure wants to take over the world. King of Swords. So, Buckley, yep.
Yep.
He's stern, he's stable.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the mean mug.
Yep.
He wants to take over the world, I'm telling you. Our dog wants to take over the world.
Like Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Yes. I love our dog. And the Ace of Pentacles. So he is just waiting for that opportunity
To take over the world.
to take over the world.
He's about it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments. We'll definitely answer them. Maybe we'll do a part 2. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.